Okay, guys, welcome to the Chosen One podcast show. If you landed on this podcast episode, you are probably a manifesting generator and a female entrepreneur, coach, or expert. So, welcome, take a cup of tea, and binge listen to all the amazing episodes I have set up for you. Episodes to help you create the right energy and mindset to create the manifesting generator business and life of your dreams. Here we go.
You are the chosen one.
Okay, Queen. So I want to dive a little bit more into this whole topic of our brain and children, right? And you might not be interested in this topic at all. If you're not interested in it, then you can skip it. But I find this so freaking interesting, right? Because people often ask me, like, why is your child not going to child daycare? And why is your child not going, like, why is she not doing that? And before, I was never really able to explain it in a very explicit way, other than that I had certain beliefs about it. But now really connecting it to this whole story about our brainwaves puts it in a whole new perspective, right? Because think about it. A child does not develop an analytic mind until it's at the age of 7. Okay, so until that point, your child is basically in low, it's like we're most of the time in beta, then you go to alpha, then you go to delta, and then you go to theta, right? So your child up until 2 is almost always in theta, and then it goes to delta and alpha. In delta alpha, when they're at 7, they start developing an analytic mind, and they can start questioning things and understanding, like, okay, why is this a certain way? Is this really true? Does this serve me? All of that kind of stuff. Now, I want you to think about this, okay? So the first 7 years of your life and of your child's life, you're basically a sponge, right? So everything that's presented to you or to your child in those first 7 years, they accept it as a truth, okay? Now, the issue that I have with daycare and with schools is not that the people who work there are horrible people, because they're not, of course not. They have passion, like most of them, I hope, have passion for their work. They love doing what they do, which is not, by the way, always true either. I mean, I have worked at a daycare while I was studying to become a psychologist. This was like one of my side jobs. And I have witnessed things there that I rather wouldn't have witnessed. Yes, we're going to the slide. But put all that stuff aside, okay? I mean, we can go into that around that. Yeah, we're going to the slide, how damaging that is, but let's not go there. Let's just take that aside and just like assume that these people are all amazing people and they have the best interest with your child. Again, when they are in daycare or going to a regular school, there are rules there. They work with larger groups most of the time, and children just simply have to behave. That's one of the things you have, like they teach you. They teach you to behave. They teach you to sit still most of the time, to listen to the teacher, to do what they are told. There are like so many things that children get on a subconscious level from those first 7 years. And you have to understand that this is basically it's the set point that you give your children. At the set point is being set in those first 7 years. And I don't care where they're going. If they're in a school or going to daycare, they have to follow rules, because these teachers need to, they're working with like 10, 15 children. They have to comply, right? Otherwise, what the heck, how they're going to run the whole class, right? So we're basically teaching our children not to listen to their own intuition, not to follow their own joy, but to listen to an outside authority. Now, let's connect it to your current life, okay? How many of you now still feel like the answer to your problems is outside yourself? A large number of my followers and of the people listening here are still having that belief that the answer of their problems is outside themselves, that they have to go and look out for a mentor or coach, some expert who's gonna tell them exactly how to solve their problem. Well, I am not against coaches or hiring help, because of course I offer that service as well, but I only exclusively work with women who understand that I simply help them remember what they already know, right? So the answer to your problem, whatever that problem is, which you have made up yourself in the first place, is always inside yourself, okay? But the reason why you're not believing that is because in the first 7 years of your life, you have been taught that you have to listen to an outside authority. You have to listen to an outside authority. And I can give like so many freaking examples of how I have been conditioned those 7 years, and how you are still actually suffering from those conditionings, okay? So, for example, you have to work hard to get the results that you desire. Where the heck do you think that came from? That comes from the fact that you have to freaking work hard to get an A on your report card. Yeah, a bunny. Yes, a bunny. That's where it comes from. Okay? So you go to daycare, you go to a school, and they teach you, hey, if you work hard, if you put in your best effort, if you like if you do all the work, you get an A. You get rewarded. So why do you think you currently still have that belief? It's because you have been taught that in the first 7 years of your life, okay? So this is like becoming a big part of my mission. On the one hand, helping women deconditioning themselves from all that BS. But on the other hand, like that's basically sort of like sweeping with the tap open, right? The water is just like floating and I'm just helping you clean it up. But I'd rather just like not have you opening the water at all, because by fixing it at the beginning of a child's life, we do not have to do all the work that we're currently doing. We do not have to adjust so many beliefs, because it is not imprinted in those 7 years. Okay? So I really, really hope. What? A meow meow. Yes, that's a meow meow. So that's why I'm so freaking passionate about this work, right? And I could give like a ton. Yes. An Ollie, an elephant, yes. That's why I can give like tons of examples, but I just wanted to share this example to give you an idea. Yes. Oh, what? So I hope this resonates. I hope you by now understand why I'm so passionate about this, and that there's literally nothing wrong with you. You just have been imprinted in the wrong way. And let's just fix that. Let's just freaking fix that. It's not that complicated to fix it. It is work. I won't deny it. It is work to fix it, but it can totally be fixed. I am totally your girl to help you fix it. Make sure to subscribe to my weekly free masterclasses. Tomorrow I'm hosting a new masterclass, which is going to be an in-depth law of attraction masterclass, where I'm basically going to help you understand how you can use all the law of attraction or all the universal laws to get that physical result in your business. My goodness, girls, I have so much like wisdom to share around this. So make sure to subscribe and to give yourself the gift of working with me, like in one of my portals, because that's where you get the true transformation. Okay, we're going to the slide. I have an amazing offer exclusively this week, so pay attention to your email list, to the workshops, because I will be sharing this new opportunity behind the scenes with all of my loyal followers. Okay, love you guys. Talk soon. Bye.